A story of overcoming depression and finding joy. Mary sat on her bed staring at the wall, tears rolling down her cheeks. She was feeling lost, overwhelmed, and sad. The past few months had been a struggle, and she couldn't find a way out of the deep hole she had fallen into. Mary was dealing with depression and had been for a while. It had started with a few bad days here and there, but now it had taken over her life. She didn't know how to cope with the feelings of worthlessness and despair that weighed down on her. She had tried talking to her family and friends, but they didn't seem to understand what she was going through. Mary had been to a therapist, but it hadn't helped much. She felt like there was no escape from the darkness that had enveloped her. One day, Mary was scrolling through her social media feed and came across a post about mindfulness. It was something she had heard about before but hadn't paid much attention to. However, the post caught her eye, and she decided to do some research on the topic. As she read more about mindfulness, she realized that it was about being present in the moment and not dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. It sounded like something that could help her deal with her depression. Mary decided to give it a try. Mary started practicing mindfulness every day. She would set aside some time to sit in silence and focus on her breathing. She would also practice mindfulness while doing everyday tasks like washing dishes or taking a shower. At first, it was hard to quiet her mind and focus on the present moment, but with time and practice, it became easier. As she started to become more mindful, Mary noticed that her mood was improving. She was feeling more relaxed and less anxious. She also started to appreciate the little things in life that she had previously taken for granted. Mary's newfound appreciation for life didn't go unnoticed by her friends and family. They started to notice that she was more engaged in conversations and seemed happier overall. They asked her what had changed, and she told them about her practice of mindfulness. Her friends and family were supportive and encouraged her to keep it up. Mary started to feel like she had a support system that understood what she was going through. She also started to believe that there was hope for her to overcome her depression. Mary continued to practice mindfulness, and over time, it became a habit. She didn't even have to think about it anymore, it had become a part of her daily routine. She also started to incorporate other healthy habits into her life, like exercise and eating well. As she continued to take care of herself, Mary started to feel more confident and empowered. She realized that she had control over her life and that she could choose how to respond to the challenges she faced. She also started to set goals for herself and worked towards achieving them. One day, Mary woke up feeling grateful for the life she had. She looked around her room and saw the beauty in the simple things like the sunlight streaming through the window and the sound of birds chirping outside. She realized that she had come a long way from where she was just a few months ago. Mary felt like a new person. She had overcome her depression and found joy in the present moment. She was excited about the future and all the possibilities it held. Mary was grateful for her journey and the lessons it had taught her. Mary's story is one of resilience and hope. She was able to overcome depression by practicing mindfulness and taking care of herself. Mary learned that she had control over her thoughts and emotions, and that by being present in the moment, she could find joy in the simplest things in life. She had also learned to appreciate the support of her loved ones and the importance of seeking help when needed. Mary's journey wasn't easy, but it was worth it. She had found a new perspective on life and had learned to embrace the present moment. She had discovered that happiness wasn't something that could be found outside of herself, but rather something that she had to cultivate within. As Mary continued on her journey, she realized that there would be ups and downs, but she had the tools to navigate them. She knew that by staying present and taking care of herself, she could overcome any challenge that came her way. Mary decided to share her story with others who might be struggling with depression. She wanted to let them know that they weren't alone and that there was hope for them to find joy in life. She started a blog and wrote about her experiences with mindfulness and self-care. Her blog quickly gained a following, and Mary found that she had a passion for helping others. She became a certified mindfulness coach and started working with clients one-on-one. She found that by sharing her story and helping others, she felt fulfilled and happy. Years passed, and Mary's life continued to improve. She met the love of her life and started a family. She continued to practice mindfulness and take care of herself, and her depression never returned. Mary had found a new purpose in life, and that was to help others find joy and happiness. As she looked back on her journey, Mary realized that her depression had been a gift in disguise. It had forced her to confront her inner demons and learn to love and accept herself. She had emerged from the darkness stronger and more resilient than ever before. Mary's story is a reminder that no matter how dark things may seem, there is always hope. By being present in the moment and taking care of ourselves, we can overcome any challenge that comes our way. We can find joy in the simplest things in life and cultivate happiness within ourselves. Mary's journey wasn't easy, but it was worth it. She had found a new purpose in life and had learned to embrace the present moment. Her story is a testament to the power of mindfulness and self-care in overcoming depression and finding joy in life.